Ladies and gents, we are taking a look at the attacking midfield central spot today. We've taken a look at the left and right wingers. Now we're going to go in the center, and we've got a lot of good names for you today. A lot of which you've already seen before, covered almost in all the videos that we've already done on the FM24 Wonderkids list, but hopefully a couple of new ones to boot. So starting out, we have Jamal Luque. We've definitely seen before. Fantastic set of numbers. Highly rated at Bayern. You are not going to pick him up for any cheap numbers. That is for sure. But dribbling of 19, 16 first touch. You could see why he's going to be pretty darn expensive. 20-year-old German Florian Vers is up next. Bayer Leverkusen, definitely going to be on the pricier side again, especially in the wages. But again, you can see why. Technique, passing, first touch, dribbling, all in the greens. Acceleration and pace as well. He's got a lot of fantastic numbers that are hopefully only going to grow at 20 years old. But again, hard to pry away from Bayer Leverkusen. Of course, we've seen Xavi Simons before. Dutch 20-year-old on loan from PSG to RB Leipzig, has a group of stats that are just looking amazing and only going to grow from here. And the versatility is going to be just astounding. Definitely one to take a look at if you can afford him. Definitely one that hopefully will stay in your squad for a long time to come. And then, of course, you have the likes of Pedro. There's no question how good he is going to get. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Of course, funding-wise is going to be the problem as well. And his counterpart, Gavi at Barcelona, definitely going to be in the exact same boat. Highly touted, highly rated, but look at his stats. They are fantastic. If he and Pedro play together next to each other for a long time, that's going to be a fantastic grouping. Ryan Cherky from Lyon, another one that we've seen time and time again. Looks absolutely fantastic. Only going to grow. Looks like he's going to do really well on the attacking side. Definitely want to keep in your books. Definitely expensive right now, but in the next couple of seasons, who knows how he's going to do. You could hopefully pick him up on a steal. But worth keeping in your books just in case. We've seen American Wonderkid Giovanni Reina before, contracted Borussia Dortmund at an incredibly high price range right now. But again, as you could look at his stats, you can see why. And that versatility looks absolutely fantastic. He looks like he's just primed and ready to go. He could fit into pretty much any squad right now. Arda Güler, Real Madrid, we've seen him before, 42 to 50 million, definitely on the higher side. But again, his stats just prove it. He's going to look like he's going to be a fantastic player in the coming years. But Real Madrid are not going to let him go easily. So you really need to keep him in your scouting books to see how he does over the next couple of seasons. If he dips down in form, hopefully you can get him on a great steal. João Neves, Portuguese 18-year-old, contracted to Benfica, 42 to 60 million. Not the greatest number you want to see. But his weekly wages, he's only a fringe player. Maybe you can get him on a great deal. His stats look fantastic. 14s all abound. He's got some amazing mentals. He's got some good physicals. And hopefully those numbers just only keep going up. One that you can finally possibly afford, Wilfred Nanto. I've taken a look at him in FM23. He looked pretty nice. He's got a lot of stats that are in the single digits, but the ones you care about, right now, as you can see, as an AMC, he looks pretty nice. 16 dribbling is fantastic. He's got 13s and a 15 in technique. Physically, he's looking absolutely like a beast right now. There's no question that you should take a look at him. And again, 13 to 18 and a half. Hopefully you can get him on the lower side of that, depending on how he does at Leeds. But one to take a look at, and one that could fit in your squad for quite a while. Next up, we have AS Monaco's Eliesse Ben Seguir, French 18-year-old, looking pretty nice again. 14s and 13s, not too bad. Overall, some pretty good numbers. Definitely, again, room to grow. There's lots of spaces he can climb. The correct amount of play time, training, doesn't get injured, things like that. But he looks like he could be a real good asset to your team. Next up, we have Fares Chaibi. Apologies for that pronunciation. Contracted Frankfurt right now. 20-year-old Algerian. Has some very good numbers. Some on the average side from some of the ones we've seen like Pedro and Gavi. But if you look, 13 dribbling, 14 first touch are still fantastic for a 20-year-old. Passing of 14, technique of 15. He's got some fantastic numbers for the central midfield. Long shots of 11, not too bad. So he's got room to grow. He is a little on the pricier side, but definitely one to keep an eye on over the course of the next couple of seasons. And finally, we come up with Claudio Echeverri, Argentinian 17-year-old, contracted to River right now. Looks pretty nice. I mean, not one that I've taken a look at too closely before, but dribbling of 14, first touch of 19, absolutely insane. He definitely has some room to grow in a lot of these mentals and physicals. Acceleration and pace are not too bad, but I wouldn't mind seeing him climb a little. But he definitely has some numbers that I would love to see grow. Physically, he's not the strongest. He's got acceleration and pace he does have, but he would like to see them grow. Off the ball 9, teamwork of 10. So there's definitely room there for improvement. But some of the stats that he does have are fantastic and possibly not all that expensive, especially if you look at the wages. $800 per week, not too bad. That does it though for the AMC role. We're going to take a look at the midfield line next and see how they do. But we've got a fantastic grouping of the attacking midfield line. I think no matter what, in there you've got some potential that could easily bring your team to the next level. But that is it for me, Sefian FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.